Morning, and welcome to your daily morning blast of positivity. Today I want to talk about the one thing that can make us all very happy if we focus on it. Change is constant. If you consider the fact that every second, not every minute, not every hour, but every second, every moment gives us a beginning. That means anything that we are not happy with our lives it's an opportunity for us to become new. It's an opportunity for us to change our minds and do things differently. It's an opportunity, another chance for us to be happy. Every moment, every new moment is a new chance for us to figure out how to be happy or happier. So I want you to consider this. I mean, even with me, there are things that I get probably change. A lot of things change on their own that we have no control over. The seasons change. It's dark out there now when I wake up, which is really difficult for me because I like to rise with the sun, and that's not happening anymore right now, not until next spring. But there are some things that we can change, and we always have the opportunity to change. And they don't have to be big changes. Sometimes they are. For example, when I was living in LA, there was an old man one day, he passed me, and he actually stopped to tell me that he had diabetes at one point, and he was able to get rid of it. He didn't have it anymore. That's a big change. But we don't have to look for those kind of big changes. Little changes are gateways to big changes. Little things can change everything, and it doesn't have to happen overnight. But if you focus on making the little changes in your life, the next thing you know, days later, it could be hours later, it could be months later, a year later, your whole life has changed and you're happier. So there are things that we can all change in our lives to go with this constant that's going to happen anyway. For example, I know I drive my husband crazy with my paper. I am paper challenged. I have paper everywhere. And I know I inherited this from my mother. But I am committed to making a change so that at least if I have to be paper challenged, it's paper challenged in one place, one little place. And that makes me happier because, well, it looks nicer when my papers aren't all over the place. But, that's just a small example. There are other things. For example, the people that you spend time with daily. I'm not talking about the people that you have to deal with at work necessarily. Let's talk about the people that you spend time with on your time. Are they nice to you? Do they respect you? Some of us are so willing to be agreeable to everybody that we spend time around people who don't love us and respect us for who we are. Imagine making the change not to spend so much time with people who don't see the greatness in you. Because we all have greatness. We all have greatness. Imagine spending time with people or attracting people who see the greatness in you and not spending so much time with those people who don't see the greatness in you, that are always putting you down or making fun of you, or just not treating you the way your gut feeling knows you ought to be treated. You look up after deciding not to do that anymore. A week later, a month later, a year later, all of those moments, you're going to see a change. And you're going to see a change in yourself because there's nothing more positive than being around people who see the greatness in you. So let's think about this today. Let's think about the fact that change is constant. And there are a lot of things that we don't have change. I mean, we can't change or control the leaves when they turn in the seasons, as beautiful as they are. We can't control the flowers when they bloom in the springtime and in the summer. We can't control the snow when it decides to come down, and we can't control the snow when it decides to get ugly and stick. But there are a lot of things in our personal lives that we can change, that we can make better, that we can move toward happiness, our happiness. Because guess what? When we're happy, we automatically, there's my button, stop it. When we're happy, we automatically give happiness to others. There's your positivity. Have a great day.